All right. Wow, a real video again for the couple of people that watch my channel. I figured I'd finally do a video on this big and beautiful beast. It's ugly as sin, but I love this car. This is my 1974, I should probably get in the frame, 74 Caprice Classic that I built throughout the duration of my high school years. It's a 396 big block. In fact, I ought to just show you. We'll start there. We'll start in the where the fun happens. Yeah, ignore the mess of wiring. It's functionality over looks. Yeah. That's what we'll go with. This is actually the third iteration of this motor. I've broke it more times than I'd like to admit. We painted it purple because green was because it was a joke with the guy who helped me build it. So purple it is. Of course, this is a 396 big block that's been bored 60 over, I think, with a custom ground cam that I don't remember the numbers to. I'll start it up in this video. You'll get to hear it. Mid-rise intake. Cheapo eBay radiator. That was with some cheapo eBay fans. Stock water pump. Power steering. MSD box. Stock brakes. I should really upgrade those. And a never start battery. And for what it is, this thing goes pretty good. It goes pretty good. Of course, it's not the prettiest car in the world. I like it. I like the way it looks. I got the Cooper Cobras on there with some cheapo eBay rally wheels in the back. There's very little rust on it. There's some in the corner panels that I got to address. The worst spot is over here. Right there. I got to address that eventually. But I plan to leave it like as is. I'm going to sand it down, smooth it out a little bit. Leave the patina. Put a clear coat over it. And yeah, I think it'll look good that way. Give it some shine. Obviously, I'm going to change out the seats. We're going to change out the seats. I'm going to put some racing seats in it, because these have seen some better days. I don't know what this is. I think it's grease from parts I had sitting in here. I don't know. I'm going to change these seats. Don't know what I'm going to do with the old ones. I'll figure out something to repurpose them for. Of course, I got a Grant steering wheel. We'll walk over to that side real quick. I'll show you everything I got set up. And this mirror right here is a funny story. I tripped on a jack stand and, you know, broke it. Fell on the mirror and broke my mirror. The mirror lasted 50 years. And I fall 3 seconds. It breaks it. Got a tack that, I don't know if I don't think I have the tack wired right. I got to go back through and look at that, but it's fine. I got it left out of park for some reason. And I use my phone for my speedometer because I let the speedo cable hang and it touched my headers and melted the speedo cable. So that's amazing. Super fun. I'm glad that happened. Now I have to use my phone for a speedometer. And I can't see what's behind me without physically looking behind me. Of course, this interior is a little dirty. A little dirty. I hadn't cleaned it yet. I need to. There's a couple ins and outs I have to fix or have to finish, but it's a project car. They're You know how project cars go. They're never finished. But I figure you probably want to hear it. So let's finally fire this thing up on camera. There's my switches right there. Fan, ignition. It's got to warm up. I might cut to when it's warm. Of course, see, I got a wire in my tack, I mean not my tack, my voltmeter. I haven't wired that in. We have no radio of any kind. You don't need it. The motor's the only radio you need, you know. The cigarette lighter works. Trying to get it to warm up to where I can, it's going to take it a second, where I can actually get out of the car and show you a walk around of how it sounds. In fact, I think I might cut to when it's warmed up. Alright, that's her idling. It sounds good. Bad part is as much money I have tied up in this car, I really still don't think it's competitive. Alright, I think that's enough running. Gas in this thing's absurdly expensive. Because I am running, due to my compression ratio, a mixture of race fuel, and 93 octane. So it is expensive as hell to run this car. I don't drive it very often, and plus it keeps it as it's a fun thing to drive every now and then. It's mainly a weekend car. It's mainly when I drive it. I really need to wash off the wheels and clean the inside. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. But it's still a work in progress. But I mean, it's rolling, it's driving. I can take it down the road. I can run it, although I'm having some issues with fueling, although I believe it's due to that regulator right there. Either I ain't got it high enough, or it's not enough flow. Like it's not a high flow. Because when you give it full throttle, it'll go, it'll do good, it'll top out, and then it'll fall on its face. Like it runs out of fuel. So I think either I'm not getting enough, I'm running my floats dry, or my bowls dry, I mean, not floats. On that great big 850 carburetor. But no, it is a fun car. It's a fun car. And it sounds really good, too. But yeah, I figured I would show off a car I've been building forever and still working on, really. Because it never ends. But this is probably the last you're going to see of this car for a little bit, other than minor things here and there I might upgrade. Because I'm about to start working on that turd over there. That one. You can kind of see it through all my crap on my porch. I've got a 5.3 LS I'm about to start building for that car. I've started to begin ordering parts. So it should be getting built sometime this year. I should be starting to build it this year. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for watching this video. I mean, I know I don't release new videos very often. And if you are a new watcher, which is probably likely. I'm not a very big channel. Stay around. I'm gonna have more. I don't post very often because money, but you know, I try to build stuff. I've got other projects. I just gotta have money and time. Thanks for watching.